I'm going to show you how I use Evernote and how I never forget when I need to do something. I started using Evernote about 2.5 years ago, and I read a book called Getting Things Done that focuses on putting everything into an inbox and then organizing tags or filing areas for notes once they get dealt with. So essentially, you always know if your inbox is clear, you've dealt with everything and you've have a plan for everything. I really like this method because it alleviated the worry that I would get about, did I remember to do everything I need to do this week? Did I need to ask that guy a question? Did I buy everything at the store that I wanted to? So the book was written back before these type of tools emerged, like Evernote. So people have taken the concepts in the book and used Evernote to do what used to be done physically. So let's say you needed to pick up dinner after work, you'd write that on a piece of paper and put it in your inbox. Then the last like 15 minutes of your day, you would go through your inbox and, oh, yep, got to pay that bill. Oh, yeah, got to pick up dinner. Or you would file the things away based on what they are. So, I mean, what I have here on my screen is kind of a bare bones setup of the system. So, any new note that gets created goes into the inbox, and once it gets tagged, it gets moved into the My Notes folder. So essentially, there's only two notebooks. Doesn't get overcomplicated with that. Where the customization comes in is in the tags. So these could be organized however you want. These are the ones that I found very useful. For instance, like the today tag is stuff I need to do in the next couple days. The next tag is like within the next week. So maybe I check these, like maybe I check the today tag every morning and then I plan out my day, or every night. Check the next tag every Saturday or something. And then the work tags are just so I have separate work-life balance. The home tags, the 15 minutes or cell phone tags, those are like opportunity tags. So if I have an opportunity to spend 15 minutes doing something, these are things that could be done in those 15 minutes. And then cell phone calls I need to make, I can look in here and see which ones I need to do. And then grocery lists, errands. Like I said, I don't forget what I need to buy because I just look in here when I go to the store and I know I'm going to get everything that I need to buy. Work, I'll mark down people's names, so if I need to ask somebody a question, I can look up this tag when I'm with them. And then reference, reference books, things that I want to make a note on, maybe. And then if I'm going to go buy some stuff, I'll look at these tags and then I'll remember, oh yeah, I was going to get that book or something. Or somebody told me to look into it and I'll check it at the libraries. The biggest thing it's done for me is to never forget when I have to do something or what it is, and having everything in one place. Before I would write some things down, I would put some things into other applications, but now having everything in one place keeps organization clean. Again, the tag system, you can tag notes with multiple tags. For instance, this one, I have, a tag for this side business as well as something I have to do in the next week. Um, and then, it makes searching easy. I guess the only thing I've had problems with this is the over tagging. Like if I tag things with like 5 or 6 tags, it becomes too there's too many things to search by, and there's so much in there's so much stuff in here that it's really hard to search through it. So my biggest suggestion would be to keep it simple. Do things that are going to work for you. The method has you clean out the inbox every night. That might not be feasible. I'll go sometimes weeks without clearing out my inbox, but it still is just a peace of mind knowing everything is in the same place, that it's really not that big a problem. So just to walk you through a workflow here, let's say I have a new note and I'm gonna tag that with something I have to do in the next week, and it's only going to take me 15 minutes. So once I create it, I could leave it in here all day and at the end of the day move it out. Otherwise, if I tag it right away, I just put it into my notes and then it's done. And then searching is easy. It's you can search text through the notes. Also, if you upload images into notes, their search functionality actually searches through the images. So I have a whiteboard and I'll take pictures of that and put them into notes, and it'll search through the whiteboard handwritten words and find things. So that's cool. Um, I'll also create some notes that are more that get built on. Um, what was the create an example one? Yeah, so if I'm doing a project at work, I can put I'll just keep putting dates in and building the note over time, and it just becomes kind of a big reference. So I would view that as like I would view that as a paper notebook that I have that I'm adding notes to, and then that whole notebook gets tagged with a project and put into a file cabinet. So I hope this is helpful. It's been really helpful for me to use this application, and I get a lot of questions about it. So I hope that this explains it. If you have any questions or comments, leave those below, and see you next time.